Hi everybody, welcome back to Dario Codes, and welcome to my video about slightly more advanced but still pretty beginner Python coding. If you haven't seen my channel before, make sure to go to my channel, and if you're a complete beginner coder and you want to learn, watch my videos how to do math with Python and the basics of Python. That way you can get up to the level of this. If you already know a tiny bit of Python coding, then this is a great video for you. If you know a lot of coding and are trying to learn more and more, just subscribe to my channel, and eventually we will get to really advanced topics after like a couple of weeks. So even if you're a beginner coder or an advanced coder, please subscribe to my channel. And if you want to learn Python, yeah, definitely watch till the end. Okay, so this is not like the most beginner stuff. We're starting at like a little bit intermediate level, not like even below intermediate level. But let's start by just defining a list. This is just saying bicycles, defining a variable, equals this list. And now that we did these square brackets in these things, the little commas, it will keep everything instead of like if we did print parentheses and then double quotes like Dario or something. That would take away the parentheses and double quotes. So let's see what happens. Run debug. By Trek, Cannondale, Redline, and Specialized. So those are all bike brands, and it just like made the list, kept it the exact same as I put it. That's the simplest of making a list. Now let's see what else. Now let's just see if we made this list. We just want to print the first one of this list. So the first one always starts with 0. So like it starts 0, 1, 2, 3. So Specialized, the last one, it looked to the untrained eye like the fourth, but it's actually the third because Trek is 0. So let's run debug and see what happens. What? Okay. This is weird. Let's run debug again. All right, Trek. So as we can see, it printed Trek, bicycle 0. And I think what I messed up here is its title, and then we have to make sure to put those parentheses there. There, I put Trek.title, which if you've watched my videos before, you know what it means. If not, it means first letter of a word is capitalized. So you saw what happened when I didn't do this. It doesn't work at all. So you must do the parentheses after. There, it works. Okay, so now let's see what happens when you just print bicycle -1. Let's just see what happens. Always got to do this. I forgot that. Specialized. So -1 is just the third one because it's like 0 -1, and then -2 would be red line. As you can see, look. Red line. And I did dot upper, so why don't we do dot lower? Dot. It's all lowercase. And then if we did dot title, you know what would happen. Okay. So here, this is basically giving like a print statement, and we're formatting the message. So we're putting this list, and then my first bicycle was bicycle3.title. So my first bicycle was Specialized, and then .title, so we're making it a title. It's pretty simple. It's just saying, if I put Specialized here .title, it'd just be the same. But I am putting bicycle 3 because I could also put like bicycle 2, bicycle 1, bicycle I'm going to keep, or bicycle 0, but I'm going to keep it at bicycle 3. And look, my first bicycle was specialized, which is true. I've never had a Trek, Cannondale, or Redline bike. And then you can see here, print message. And I bet, you know what we could do? We don't even have to define this message. All we gotta do look. It's the same thing, just if it's a little bit easier to define a variable. Okay, now we're changing from bikes to motorcycles. Okay, so this is motorcycles equals Honda, Yamaha, and Suzuki, but motorcycle 0, which would normally be Honda, gets replaced with Ducati. And then we're going to print motorcycles. So we're going to print this list. And you see how Honda got replaced by Ducati just because I put motorcycle 0 equals Ducati. If I put motorcycle 1 equals Ducati, this middle, Honda, Ducati, it replaced Yamaha. So, and then we could just not do this at all, and it'd be the normal list that we learned back in the beginning of the video. Okay, so motorcycles.append is just basically adding to the end of the list. So we're going to print this list. We're just going to print it normally, and then we're going to do motorcycles.append Ducati. So we're going to add Ducati to the end and see what happens. As we can see here, Honda, Yamaha, Suzuki, and now we did .append, so it adds Ducati to the end. It's basically just the same as adding Ducati right here. Same thing. Okay. But it's just a cooler way to do it, you know. If you want to look cooler, do it that way. If you want to look lame, do it the other way. Okay. So now we're doing this we're doing the same thing as what we did with the lists. So it's just making it easier. So basically we're going to start with the list Honda, then we're going to append Yamaha, and then append Suzuki and print motorcycles, and it wants to be in brackets, and you know, it's going to be the exact same thing that we just did before. The exact same thing as this, except without the Ducati. As we can see, it is the exact same thing. The exact same thing as we did before. It's just a little bit of a harder way, and it's just different ways. It's good to know the same thing in different ways. It helps understand coding better. Okay, so this is basically inserting before Honda at 0 Ducati. So if we didn't have this, it'd just be Honda, Yamaha, and Ducati. But now that we have this, it's going to be insert 0 Ducati, Honda, Yamaha, and Suzuki. Ducati, Honda, Yamaha, and Suzuki. Exactly how expected. Okay, this del command is basically just saying delete. So motorcycles equals Honda, Yamaha, and Suzuki, and we want to delete motorcycle 0, which is Honda, and then print motorcycles. So I'm guessing that it's just going to be Yamaha and Suzuki. Let's see. It's just Yamaha and Suzuki. We don't even, like, it's basically just deleting this. And if we just deleted that and did not put delete, it'd be the same thing. But, you know, we want to learn in different ways. That's how understanding coding works. Okay. So, motorcycles equals Honda, Yamaha, and Suzuki. Normal looking list, as we did. and then last owned equals motorcycle.pop. So that, I believe, would be Suzuki. Because pop means it like pops the last one. So let's just, and then a print statement, the first format, the first motorcycle I owned was the last owned dot title. So it's going to be Suzuki, I'm guessing. Let's just see. And then it's going to be in title format. Yeah, that's exactly. Basically takes this, takes the last one and just like takes it and then, makes a variable for it and then puts it in title format. That's what I believe. I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. Okay, so motorcycles equals Honda, Yamaha, Suzuki, and Ducati. And then too expensive equals Ducati. So basically what I'm saying is print N \N a Ducati is the title, which is capitalized, is too expensive for me. So, out of the picture, too expensive, and we're formatting it. So a Ducati, and also what it did here is it said N. So a new line. And if we wanted to do \N\T, we learned this in the last lesson, new line and tab. So if you want to learn how to do that and more deeper, please look at my past videos. So yeah, it's saying new line, a Ducati is too expensive for me because too expensive equals Ducati, and then we're doing too expensive dot title. We could also just do Ducati dot title, delete this whole thing, run debug, same thing, different ways to do it. Same thing in different ways. Okay. So motorcycles equals Honda, Yamaha, Suzuki, normal list, print motorcycles, and now motorcycles.remove is basically Dell, and then Ducati. Motorcycles.remove, let's just delete Ducati basically, and then print motorcycles. So let's see what happens. As expected, we've got the top one where we print motorcycles, Honda, Yamaha, Suzuki, Ducati, and then motorcycles.remove Ducati, print motorcycles. It removes Ducati and basically makes it the same thing except removing Ducati. Okay, now let's change from motorcycles to cars. So cars equals BMW, Audi, Toyota, and Subaru, and then cars.sort. So what do you think that does? The thing it does is it basically sorts by like alphabetical order. So let's just hypothesize that it's going to be Audi, BMW, Subaru, Toyota. Am I right? We're right. Audi, BMW, Subaru, Toyota. Yeah, and that's basically just sorting it by alphabet. So that's nice. Okay, so this is different. Now we're doing BMW, Audi, Toyota, and Subaru, but instead of just sorting it, we're going to sort it, but reverse sort it. So it's probably going to be Toyota, Subaru, BMW, Audi. And yeah, then we're going to print it, and it's probably going to sort backwards. So Toyota, Subaru, BMW, Audi. It puts it in alphabetical order but backwards, so reverse alphabetical order. Okay. Now, cars equals BMW, Audi, Toyota, Subaru, and we're going to print cars, and then we're going to do the same thing but reverse them. And no sorting or anything. This is different. Instead of sorting them at all, it just reverses the order without like making it alphabetical order or anything. So, let's just see the difference here. Right now it's BMW, Audi, Toyota, and Subaru. And then probably for cars that reverse, since it reverses, it's going to be Subaru, Toyota, Audi, and BMW. Let's see if I'm right. Yeah, so the first one, BMW, Audi, Toyota, Subaru. The second one is Subaru, Toyota, Audi, BMW. Notice that it doesn't do it backwards alphabetical order. For that, you need to do cars dot sort and then verse. No. Shoot, no, I meant reverse equals true. There. That would be alphabetical backwards. Toyota, Subaru, BMW. But it's literally just reverse, which is just reverse order. Okay, well, it looks like we made it through all of our lesson. Please let me know in the comments if you have any suggestions and like have anything that you want to learn and don't know how to learn it. Just put in the comments and I'll be happy to go over what you want to learn. Just tell me the functions and commands. And yeah, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe and, check out my other videos. Shoot.